Hi. Okay, so I know that a lot of my videos, well, I think there's five, are not really like serious, but I've decided to do a serious video because I saw on the Bully Project's Facebook page that there was this boy, and he's actually from my city, so it kind of caught my eye even more than just any other, random place. That he was beaten out front of his school, and he was 12 years old yesterday, I think they said, or he's going to be 12 or something like that, but he's young, so he's either 12 or 11, and they're talking about how he was beaten out front of his school, and he was put into a medically induced coma. And on the Facebook page, they said that he they pulled the plug, which is a very hard thing, I would think, to have to do, especially for a parent. I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't know, but I feel like it'd be an extremely hard thing for any parent to do, or anybody to do when you love someone. So my heart goes out to them. But as I looked it up, I was trying to find more information, like what happened, what are they gonna do now, and here's the thing, I can't. And that confused me. I was like, okay, so the Bully Project is obviously not going to make up a story like this, And I did find, some things, but they're all from February 8th and 9th. How are you people not... How is the news not, trying to inform other people of this? Why? Why are we not paying attention to things like this? Why are we not... I mean, I understand, of course, that the news has to take priorities over other things, mass murders and what's happening to, troops and stuff. And for some reason, I don't know why this is, but they're all paying attention to the Pope quitting his job. And if you're a Catholic, I'm really sorry if that's offending you, but I went to Catholic school, and I'm choosing now as a citizen of America not to practice the faith, and it doesn't affect me, but I'm pretty sure it affects you, but I'm just saying I don't see why the news has to cover it 24/7. And I understand that there's more things going on in the news and in life than this poor kid, but why are we hearing about it, once, and then it's never heard from again? Do these people just think, oh, okay, it's fine that this kid got beaten into a coma, that his parents had to make a really tough decision? Is it okay that this kid suffered? Do people not care? Is it because he's white? Is it because he wasn't popular? What is it? Why? I really want an answer to this question. Why do you not care? Why is the news... I'm sorry, I had to check to see what they were talking about. But, why does no one seem to care about this kid? And I'm sure that there are thousands of kids, every day that no one hears about, honestly, that go through this same exact situation. And, why is nothing being done? On the Facebook page, it said that there was an investigation pending. And if you give me 1 second, I will look at oh crap, it was on that page. And it just said that the boy, and I'm reading the Daily Mail, so it's a UK newspaper that I found that had an update, well, the earliest update, which is from February 9th. This is the earliest update that I found online, and it just says that, according to Bailey's father, Bailey was the boy that was hurt. The boy who struck his son was suspended for 2 days following the incident, but the police have not filed any criminal charges. Okay. Really? Are we serious here? I'm sorry. That's assault, first of all. That's just right off the bat. That's assault. When you're putting your hands on someone else like that. Second, this child was put into a coma. I'm pretty sure that's a higher degree of that's something. That's criminal something. If an adult did that to another adult, it'd be there's prison and all this stuff. So what is this kid not special enough? Do people not care? I mean, on the Facebook page, they said that there is an investigation pending, but honestly, if you know who did it, why do we need to investigate? What more do you want? Is this child really going to seriously sit there? Oh, no, I didn't do it. When there's evidence that you did it. And straying off of this topic, I'm going on to another topic that's probably going to make me seem racist. Just a little. And I swear I'm not. And I swear it's not a race thing. Like, I'm not racist against other people, but this really pisses me off when I watch the news. And, you know, there's a story about a white kid or a kid of, like, any kind of white person descent, and they get, like, maybe 10 seconds of recognition and were never heard from again. Like this story. But if this was a child of color, it would get, like, recognition, and people would be screaming about it, and there'd be picketing. I don't understand it. And this similar thing like this happened before. This girl was actually, I don't know if she was suspended or what happened. I don't remember the exact details, but it was during the election, and she wore a Romney t-shirt to school. And she went to a predominantly, you know, Black and Mexican high school, which is what a lot of the public schools around here are, because, you know, we're Philadelphia, we're mixing pot. It doesn't really, that part doesn't bother me. But she wore a Romney t-shirt to school. She can't vote. Okay, so it doesn't matter what political party she supports because she wasn't legally old enough to vote. But, you know, people were like, a teacher was picking on her, and she did not feel safe in school. They were, like, threatening her. And first of all, I feel like pointing this out. You're in high school, okay? You're a high school student. You can't vote till you're 18, so maybe some of the seniors or the older upperclassmen could vote. I believe she was 16, so she couldn't vote, so it didn't matter. And the people in her class, or I'm going to assume they were the same age, but I know that there were kids like 20 in my class, and they graduated after me. So, my high school class was a little weird. But she is 16 years old. She's supporting who she wants to support in... She's just showing her support because she can't vote. And she's just trying to convince other people, hey, you know, why don't you vote for Romney Ryan? And it was just like this whole big thing. And her parents, and I applaud them for this, would not, like, shut up about it. So the news couldn't stop talking about it, you know? And I like that about them, you know? Like, if my child, God forbid, if I ever become a parent, and God forbid my child, you know, is like, hey, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt to school, and they get picked on for it, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, okay, honey, we're just gonna transfer schools. No, that's not happening. Because, obviously, you know, the school was close to her house, so I'm pretty sure that's a reason why she went there. You know, it's close by, so she doesn't have to take buses and buses and buses. And I don't understand, like, why? Why is it such a big deal that she did this? And it brings me back to this. Why are we not hearing about this child? Like, why am I finding out through a Facebook page that may or may not be credible about this kid, and the news is saying nothing? I don't know. What's going on? Like, is he not important to you people? Is it not? I mean, just think, like, last year, everybody was like, oh, bullying, we have to stop bullying, and blah, blah, blah. And now it's just like, no, we don't care anymore. I don't even know, like, right now what to feel, because I find out about this and I want to know more, and it's just like, oh, the news forgets. And I don't think that's right. Like, why do we forget people like this? Like, obviously, I mean, I could understand if the news reported something about it and then it said something like his parents didn't want to comment, because obviously they're grieving parents. They're not going to want news cameras in their face. But I think it's just the most thing that pisses me off about this is investigation pending. Like, oh shit, my phone went off. But investigation pending. Like, these children should have been charged from the start. This kid was having seizures. Like, that's the whole reason he was put into the medically induced coma. I don't know. What do you think? Like, tell me what you think about, like, the news system now. Bye.